All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Good evening. Sorry for taking so long on uploading the next video. I'd gone to my home city for the week, and I got to see my friends, family, do some work. Um, hopefully that shouldn't happen too often. Where was I when I left off? I'd finished building the greenhouse here. Um, hmm. That went pretty well. Right. So, yeah, I'll go back to the reason for my long absence. I'd gone to my home city to visit friends and family, and yeah, I actually got to do some work with my dad, and I was very happy about that. I'd learned some things with the job he does, and I guess just general social skills as well because I missed out on that quite a lot. Um, Growing up. So yeah, it's good. I got to do got to do got to go out there and do some stuff. It was great. Had a wonderful time. Um, I got back on Saturday, which would be Friday for my European or American viewers. Um, but I don't know. It was funny because I knew I had to get right to making this video, and I turned on my computer and it's like making this whirring sound, and it's one of the intake fans was like, I think I had something stuck in it. I'm not sure, but I don't know. It freaked me out a lot, and I'm like, what is happening? So I've turned off the computer. I've opened it up. Had a look inside. I cleaned it, but there was nothing that I could really see that would be causing that. So I don't know. It threw me off. Um, and I wasn't really sure what the problem was. Hopefully things should be okay now, though. You know, if you, I don't know, you hear a lawnmower start at some point in the video, like right in your ear, you'll know what's happened. Um, so yeah, finally back, getting ready to do some stuff. Today. I might go start on a mine up over here because I'm sure if you'd watched through completely, I'd gone up here to collect a bunch of cobblestone. From what I remember, I think it was for the greenhouse. Could have been for tools. I don't know. I was just collecting cobblestone up here, but I wanna set up my mine here because it's a nice little place. I've opened it up a bit so I can put some chests and furnaces around and stuff. Maybe I can carve a pathway up the cliff. That'd be pretty cool. Cut down all these small trees here and have like a path going through the undergrowth. I think that'd be really cool. Um, but yeah, I reckon that's what I'm gonna focus on. So, do I have any tools that I need? I probably want to grab an iron pickaxe just because you never know what you might run into. You might find some gold or some redstone or even some diamonds. That's always good. I'll take a few logs to make. I'll make two double chests. I'll make a crafting bench and a couple furnaces. I think that should be good. Maybe a little bit of coal for some torches as well. I think that's a good game plan. Yeah, maybe my bucket too. I might find some water, and um I need to get rid of some lava. Um, but yeah, God, I was so shocked. Like over the time I was with my friends, we all go to bed and I'd just hop on my phone and I'd be bored and I'd go check my channel, see what's happening there. I didn't expect much, but my second episode just absolutely blew up overnight. At least in my terms. I don't know, like I never expected one of my videos to break 100 views so freaking soon, and it was just I don't know. It was a really good feeling, and I got some feedback as well. You know, someone. Oh dear, I forgot his name. If you're watching, I'm sorry. He gave me a suggestion to pull up a notepad and make some dot points on like topics I want to talk about. So that's what I've done. I've got a notepad next to me. Um, and you know, hopefully that should help in covering different topics for today's video. So you don't get so much of those long silences from me that I just decide to turn into a time lapse because I'm not really doing much. God, what did I need to get? I needed to get something. I'm forgetting what though. I was gonna do my mine, right? But what am I? I'm completely lost. Saplings? No. Food? Maybe. I'm not dying, but I'm getting there. Huh. Weird. You might actually get a second of silence from me here. I'm thinking. Sorry. Uh, crap. What am I missing? I was there. I was there, and then I needed something, and then I forgot what I needed. God. Well, while I'm trying to figure that out, I might as well cover, let's see. So, still notice, you know, today the audio might be a bit quieter, compared to before, or the in-game audio. So I've been tweaking my audio setting, my audio settings, from the same commenter that suggested the notepad for me. So game audio should be a bit quieter. My mic should be a bit louder. I didn't want me to be too loud because I didn't want to come off across. I didn't want to come off across. I didn't want to come off as annoying to anyone, you know, who'd watch this. So that's different now. If it needs more tweaking, let me know. Another thing is, had a viewer asked me to pick up these Lilies of the Valley. They said Lily of the Valley, as in one, but I'm just going to assume they meant all of them. So I'm going to do that. Because they asked, I guess. You ask and you shall receive. I don't think I've missed any. Yeah, I think that's all. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. I'm gonna turn them into dye? No, I can do that with bone meal. God. Right. What's it? Another thing. Going back to me with doing work with my dad. That reminds me, I've never actually been employed on paper. Like, sure, I've done, I guess what you could call general labor work, you know, with my mum and dad, but, like, I've never actually been employed under a company or a business before. It's always just been cash-in-hand work. But even then, you know, when I get out there and I do something, you know, I feel really happy. I feel like I'm making a difference. Not just for myself, but for both of my parents, you know? Every time I'm out there, they're really appreciative of the work that I end up doing for them. Even if it's pretty basic, pretty straightforward stuff. They still seem really happy about it because, you know, they get to spend time with me and I get to learn some things. They get to spend less time on each job that they do because they've got an extra pair of hands to run around and do stuff. Yeah, it's a great feeling, you know. It makes me feel really happy with myself. And what they do, what both of them do, is they do pest control, which I think has been a great outlet for me for just general learning. Like, I always enjoy learning and covering topics that I'm really interested in, you know, like history, astronomy, so on and so forth. But when you go to pest control, you learn a lot more about um for me it was myrmecology, I believe, with ants. You go to a lot of different jobs, and you know, I believe one of the common um, issues that a client's having is with ants, right? And you know, I live in Australia, so we get a lot of different kinds of ants, and you know, some that can be either invasive or dangerous, even. Um, like I believe it's the Myrmecia species, which are bull ants, different from bullet ants, which I think are either in Africa or South America. I don't quite remember, but um, there's a whole heap of those, and they're typically quite large and quite aggressive. Um, but they also have great eyesight, which is pretty uncommon amongst ants from what I know so far. Um, and one that really caught my eye was, I think it was Myrmecia gulosa or ulosa. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Um, which they're really really big ants. You know, like they'd fall under the classification, or I guess the nickname inch ant is what some people would call them. And yeah, the name is well deserved. They're absolutely massive. Like, you know, you put one next to your hand and it's just, you know, wow. You know, thinking of the size variation, because ants can get really, really small, or they can get, you know, by their standards, really, really big. And it's so cool to me. Um, I haven't done too much reading on them, more just looked at them and been utterly fascinated in their appearance. But from what I believe, because each ant in the colony is so large, you know, every individual that's in the colony is relatively important in logistical aspects, you know, because if you lose 10 ants, then that's 10 members of your colony gone, and that's in a colony of upwards of 150. You know, you don't see that many individuals in this particular species. Um, leads me to believe that maybe the Gulosa genus, Ulosa. I don't even know if it's genus. Oh god, I'm getting so much wrong. Um, this particular ant, right? Um, I would assume that they run off of like a what's called a gamma gate system, which basically is where instead of the colony having a queen or several queens, you will instead have workers that take on the role of being an egg-laying queen. Um, which has its own benefits, I think. You know, like if the gamma gate ever dies, then another worker can take on the role of being an egg-laying queen. So, you know, again, if your queen dies, your colony isn't absolutely screwed. But yeah, I don't know. It's just really fascinating for me, and I have so much fun learning about it all. It does make me a little, you know, sad that we have to treat them, and we have to, for lack of better words, you have to kill them pretty much. Um, but it is what the customers requested, and we will go through with that as requested. Although I'd imagine it's pretty difficult to relocate a colony of ants. You know, it's not like a ringtail possum gets into a roof cavity, and you know, you trap it in a cage, and then you pull it out and you just move it somewhere else that isn't someone's roof. God, I need to make a couple more stone pickaxes. I also need to put these stairs down. I think that'd be helpful. Um, but yeah, I don't know. What else? I feel like it's going to be a bit jumbled, you know, jumping back and forth between random topics, but I guess that's the fun of it. At least for me, even if it feels a little awkward to not smoothly lead into the next topic. Um, Right, I think that's what I needed. I needed to get sticks so I can make more pickaxes. God. But another thing for me to cover, recently I've been experimenting with like honey-based sauces, and by far my favorite at the moment is honey mustard. I love honey mustard. It is so good, and it just surprised me like how well it mixes together, I guess. I don't know, because usually whenever I try to make different sauces, the different flavors will almost conflict with each other. And there's not really, it doesn't create a unified, you know, different kind of flavor, a unique flavor. That's the word I'm looking for. Ford? Ford, yeah, the car. What I'm looking for. But I've also experimented with hot honey sauce. That's been pretty nice. It goes very nicely with, you know, like braised chicken or even fried chicken. Even like honestly, honey-based sauces, they go nicely with chicken a lot of the time. It's very good. But it's a shame because, you know, there's also people out there who are allergic to honey, and it's, I don't know, it sucks because it's such a nice thing, and I wish everyone would get to experience it at least once. Or at least, I don't know, like the feeling of, no, I wouldn't put it as pleasure, that just sounds funny. The feeling of euphoria? No, not euphoria. Joy? I don't know, it's this really nice feeling, you know, that you get when you eat food that's really good. You know, I wish everyone gets to experience that at least once in their life. I'd say they deserve it several more times than once, though, like hundreds more times. Because, you know, food is just, I mean, we need food to survive. So, you know, at least enjoy it, right? Or have the opportunity to enjoy it. I am putting down these torches wrong. Damn it. Oh, another thing you'll notice is in the top left, with the version number, which is purely aesthetic, you know, it's not the actual version of the game, as I stated in the first episode. I've decided I'm going to be doing the, you know, the 04, the 05 stuff at the end of the version. I'm going to be making it match up with the episode I'm currently on, or we're currently on. You are absolutely following along with this, don't worry. I don't know, just looked at it and thought I could do something with that, and that it'd be fun. Some coal here, I should probably pick that up. I'm starting to run low on coal. Huh. But God, I'm still just like flabbergasted at having one video break 100 views so soon. I know I said that before, but it's so shocking to me, you know? Even if a lot of people wouldn't have watched for more than a minute, you know, it's still really nice to see that. I don't know. So, thank you for clicking on and watching. I really appreciate it. Like even that alone, I see that as support in a way, because, you know, someone looked at that and they thought, you know, this might be good. This might be something entertaining to watch. Even if, you know, they were proven wrong after like 10, 20 seconds, maybe a minute. It's still nice, you know, that they went out of their way to check this stuff out. So, thank you. Hopefully I don't get worse. I don't know. I don't think I could. I think I should only be able to get better from here. The more I do this, the more general experience I'll build in content creation and editing and such. And I've got to keep remembering I'm just kind of here to do this for fun. I don't know. And another thing was when I recorded that first episode, it was just being able to talk and not really have any general person to talk to, it was oddly therapeutic. I'm not sure, like if, because, you know, when I talk to people, I always have it in the back of my mind that I need to cater to, like, their opinions or their views. Um, Obviously not follow them blindly and, you know, believe everything they say, but it is refreshing. It's very refreshing. It's been very good. There's a bat. Oh god. I'm not sure if bats do much of anything, do they? They just spawn in dark places and they're squeaky. 10 iron. That's nice. And there he is again. Oh dear. I think I'm gonna open my can of drink because I brought a drink with me. So get a crack. There we go. That should help. Should help, maybe. I don't know. It's just an energy drink, and I know they're bad for me, but I like sweet acidic things. I like it when it tastes like battery acid. Don't eat batteries. Don't do it. It's bad for you. God, I am so far down already. This would be like Y0. I want to check. Hang on. It's around, yeah, Y30, Y20. God, that was fast though. I've made it really far down. But what's it? I'm gonna take another drink. Sorry. So anyway, I find like, I don't know, just like caffeine based or caffeine infused products almost do the opposite as they're advertised. They don't make me tired per se, but they kind of calm me and just get me on a, oh, whoops. I guess they get me on like a smoother wavelength. I'm not really sure why too. It's just because, you know, you think caffeine and you think someone drinking a cup of coffee in the morning and then they're awake and ready to start the day. But for me, like, you know, I remember years ago when I was going to school, I would come home after a long day and be really, really tired, but I still wanted to do stuff, and I thought, you know, I'm gonna go make a cup of tea. I'd make a cup of tea, I'd sit down and drink it, and then I would just get stupid tired, and I'd just end up falling asleep in my chair at like 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'd wake up at 2 in the morning, like, whoa, where am I? What is this? And I don't know. It finally clicked for me at some point. It's like, maybe I should stop drinking, you know, as much tea as I do. Or at least at the times that I do, you know. I shouldn't, because if it does that to me, then maybe I shouldn't be drinking it in times where I'm trying my best to stay awake. As difficult as that can be. Oh god, that reminds me of, have you ever like gotten so tired but you're still pushing to stay awake, right? But like, how do I explain it? You get so tired, you know, like you really, really, your body is pushing you to sleep, and like you're sitting down or something, or you're laying down, and you drift off to sleep without even realizing it. Like you don't even realize you've closed your eyes. It's like your brain is dreaming that you're still doing whatever it is that you were doing, and then you snap back into reality and you open your eyes and you're like, oh my god, like how long have I been out for? And that's happened to me so many times. It happened to one of my friends last night actually. I was on a call with a few of them, and one of them was feeling really tired. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. Yes, I know we have a fantastic fantastic sleep schedule. We're very healthy people, trust me. But yeah, like, you know, we call out their name, there'd be no response, and they'd finally come back like, did someone say my name? And we're like, yeah, we did. Are you good, man? And he's like, I don't know, I fell asleep, I think. And we're like, go to bed then. And he's like, no, I don't want to. Like, I want to watch this. And it was like a repeat of that for like a good hour. Eventually he did end up just falling into the equivalent of a coma, but I don't know, it's funny. And I guess even if it's not really a bad thing to feel, I guess I'll just call it overtired. Even if it's not a bad thing to feel overtired like that, it's still reassuring in a weird way. I don't know how to explain that. I wouldn't call it reassuring, but like that's the only word I've really got for it. But I'm not really finding anything down here. Not even a cave. I found some coal and some iron, and I've burned through 4 or 5 stone pickaxes. I haven't really been paying attention. Just been digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole, diggy diggy hole. God. What's it? That pulls me on to another topic. I haven't even written that one down. I'm on a ball today. Look at me go. With I guess a group? Would there be a group? I guess you could call them a group, yeah. On YouTube, like years ago, I used to watch these guys called the Yogscast. And it was one of the things that really got me hooked onto playing Minecraft. I mean, I played Minecraft a bit before then, but seeing a lot of the mod packs they do, particularly like Tekkit and Vaults. God, Vault. That was shipping and receiving. But I don't know, I was so like drawn into it, and it was so fun to watch and just see the dynamic between everyone playing. You know, with like industrial craft and all like the pipe systems and stuff and all the machines, and with I think it was called Equivalent Exchange 2 at the time. But you've got Project E now with all like the alchemy stuff that gives most, if not all, items in the game like a set value, like what they're worth. So like stone, for example, would be worth one of these points, 1 EMC. Gravel would be worth like, I don't know, 8 or 4. Torches, like stone pickaxe here, I think that's like 9 EMC. Anyway, I looked at that and thought it was so cool because at one point, I think it was like episode 13 or episode 14, they'd built this thing called a energy condenser. Bit of an expensive recipe. It took like a special chest that you had to make out of like diamonds, iron, some stone, yada yada yada. But then you've got the energy condenser, which basically you put in an item at the top, like in a top slot, and that's telling the chest what to convert other items into. And so let's say you put 4 gold bars into the energy condenser, it would turn those into a diamond. Alright? Sorry, take another drink. Because, you know, you've got coal, which is worth, I think, 64? Or 128. And then you've got iron, that's either 128 or 256. You've got gold, that's worth 2,048, and then diamonds, which are 8,192. But I don't know, at the time, like, me as a kid thought that was the coolest thing ever. Like, I don't have to mine for diamonds ever again. But I didn't know how to do mod packs at the time, so it was just like, all I could do was just watch their videos and be like, I could do that. I could make an energy condenser. And that was the only thing from Equivalent Exchange that I remember them covering in the Tekkit mod pack. There was a whole heap of other stuff with Equivalent Exchange you could do as well. Like you could make these solar panel thingies that would take light and convert it into EMC, which again is the currency that like everything is worth. But yeah, I remember trying to put Project E in like some mod packs I play with my friends, and they really didn't like it. You know, they thought it was really dumb and just made things way too easy, which is that's fair enough. I completely understand where they're coming from with that, you know, because it makes a lot of things very trivial. Like, oh, I need to go get more iron for my, I don't know, my hoppers, and it's like, instead of going mining for like a good hour or two, you just pull a couple diamonds out of your pocket and throw it into an energy condenser, and then boom, you've got like, you know, like a stack or two of iron. No, it'd be more like 32 iron, wouldn't it? Oh well, you get my point. And like for me, I really enjoyed that whole gameplay. I've screwed up the torches again. I need to stop doing that. For me, I really enjoyed that gameplay aspect. Especially with another mod called Project Expansion, which basically just added more tiers of like those like solar panel thingies that collect EMC. And then, I don't know, it was fun for me to just set up these farms that would collect this, I don't know, this value, this energy, and I could turn it into other more expensive stuff. It's almost like an idle game if you think about it. And in some cases it really did turn into an idle game because you'd be waiting for like an hour to get like, I don't know, red matter. But it was just so much fun for me. I reckon I'm gonna have to pick it up again someday, maybe. Obviously, to have to tie it in with some other mods, though. Balancing stuff, maybe. Or maybe there's something I could do where, let's say you convert an item, but then that item loses some energy in the process of being converted. So, let's say, I don't know, you want to convert a stack of iron into some gold. Instead of getting the exact value, 16 gold, you'd only get 15 or 14. You'd lose a bit of value in the process. So if you, oh, a cave. Sorry. If you tried converting it back, then there would be lost value. And through converting it back, you'd lose even more value again. So you'd actually have to think about whether you wanted to break down items into their energy. So, you know, there's an actual reason to have storage systems instead of just having a battery full of EMC and just not having to worry about putting things in a chest ever again. Now, I've found a cave here, which is very promising by the looks of it. It's deep underground too. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, I might need to grab some torches, actually. No, I'll explore this a little bit first. We're nearing the 40-minute mark anyway. Oh, there's some iron as well. Oh my god. Just love surprises like that. Is there more iron? I don't think there is. I think that's all the iron there was, yeah. Damn. Oh, that's still good. I'll build some stairs up here. Build these ones down. There we go. Perfect. We'll run around in this cave for a bit. See what's down here. Some gravel on the roof. That could be useful. I hear a skeleton. He's to my left. Okay. Oh, hey, buddy. Hey. Hey. Go away. No. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, my God. God bless sword blocking. Jeez. There's some lapis there. Oh, there's another one. Sure. Let's not have a repeat of that, shall we? Oh, there's a Oh god, right. I'm gonna get away from there. He's gonna drop down and blow me up. Oh, look at that! Oh, let's go! I got diamonds. Sorry if I yelled. I got diamonds. Let's go. I don't mind these. Oh, crap. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, how many did I get? Did I only get 2? There has to be more. Come on. Really? I only got 2? Man. I still got diamonds though. That's awesome. Oh, let's go. How far down am I? I'm at minus 18. Yeah, right. If that's not proof enough that I'm playing on a modded client, I don't know what it is. Get out of here. Alright. Okay, I'm really happy about that. I got diamonds. I thought that was going to take way longer. Because I've got my own personal world with this pack. I think it took me like a good... I'd say like a week to actually find any diamonds. To be fair, that was before I discovered I could change the world generation so Deep Slate didn't spawn. Because I think that's what was really holding me back from going mining for diamonds and just strip mining and stuff, because Deep Slate drove me absolutely mad. You know, I didn't have diamonds, so I couldn't enchant anything, and I couldn't get a faster pickaxe. I was stuck with iron tools. Which they're not bad per se, but it's just really slow. Like, it's like mining this iron with a stone pick, you know? I just didn't have the patience for it, I guess. So I was just caving until I finally came across something. Ow. I feel like I'm doing something really stupid by like pushing further into this cave. But I want to see if there's more. I'm a gambler. Oh. There's a spider below me, I think. Okay. That's clear. Awesome. Where did... Right, down here. Make a staircase here. I want to get that lapis, but... kill that creeper. Okay. Crap. I get this lapis here. Oh, crap. That's fine. I can still walk around it. Man. Come here, spider. Give me a... What is that? Is that more diamonds? Wait. Oh my god, yes! Let's go. Oh, more freaking diamonds. Oh. Alright, so I can make a diamond pick now. Awesome. Is it only gonna be 2? I swear. Are you... Apologies for my French. Are you fucked, man? Oh my god. Alright. Okay, well, I've got 4 diamonds now. That's fine. Oh, there's lava over here. There's redstone. Alright. There's... Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff back there. I'm on 4 hearts. No, I've got to get out of here. Oh, but I want to... I said I'm a gambler. Right? Right? Oh! Oh, crap. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, we're leaving. We are leaving. We are getting the hell out of here. Have fun, guys. I'm going home with my diamonds. Oh. That was really stupid. I actually just almost lost everything. Oh god. Right. I'd say that was a pretty successful mining trip. I don't know. Got some iron, got some diamonds and some lapis, a bunch of cobblestone, which I could use for building projects. Oh dear, it's nighttime. Minimal loss. maybe, besides my health and some pickaxes, but what's the worst that could happen? I get blown up. Ugh. I thought, I saw a creeper. Is there? Hello? Actually, oh god, I just gotta get home. Go, 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 go. Go. Gotta get it. Oh, there's a zombie. Oh, pig. I need to kill that pig. I need food. Come here. Come here. Gotta cook this though. No, 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 no. Oh, oh my god. Oh, Jesus. I mean, I'm right next to my bed, but that would have been bad. Okay. Well, I'm gonna put this stuff away. Probably off camera, maybe. I don't know. Unless I'm fast. Yes, I am. I am fast. But I think that will be all for today's episode, with me being on the verge of death. There we go. Yeah, I had a good time today. Why am I saying I've had a good time? It's my video. Why would I be doing this thing? I didn't want to do it. I wouldn't be doing it. Okay. Yeah, that'll be all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I will... Can you shut up? I'll see you again next time. This guy... Yeah, alright, cool. Alright. Bye. I'm sorry.